Hello, and welcome to Rate That Character, the series where a member of the Source Gaming team gives their opinion on a character's chances of being playable in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We lay out the pros and cons for each character and give a final score out of 100. Please do remember that these are our individual opinions and do not reflect Sakurai, Nintendo, or even the thoughts of Source Gaming as a whole. With that out of the way, my name is Zedi, and let's see who today's character is. Touhou Project is a series of shoot-'em-up games, also known as shmups, that have been around for over 20 years. While it is relatively unknown in the West, Touhou has been a hidden star for a lot longer than 4 seasons. And for as long as Touhou has been around, Reimu has been the Star Shrine Maiden in the story of Eastern Wonderland. Reimu has made appearances in every game in the series besides one, and has also made cameo appearances in a number of other titles, including Pop and Music, Graffiti Kingdom, and Touhou Project, along with many other minor appearances in other titles and media. However, it's time to shoot the bullet and see if she has any chance of making it into Smash. Smash is known for including characters with a history and a legacy, and it's hard to argue with Reimu's legacy. Starting out in PC 98 titles and continuing forward onto Windows PC computers, Touhou grew massively popular in the Japanese doujin scene, with fans creating their own manga, music, and even games based on the series, several of which have now made their way to PS4, and one has even made its way to the Switch. Touhou became so big in Japan that it now has its own dedicated series of conventions, made its way to the Guinness World Records as the most prolific fan-made shooter series, and has its own multimedia franchise beyond the games, with official manga, books, and CDs in its growing library of media. But what makes Reimu a better choice for Smash than her competitors, like the legendary Vic Viper of Gradius fame, or the Ikaruga from, Ikaruga? Well, Reimu's a human, which instantly gives her an advantage over spaceships like Vic Viper and Ikaruga, as it would be easy to develop a moveset around her. If that's not enough though, Reimu has also appeared in several Touhou fighting spin-offs, giving Sakurai a lot of options to base the moveset around. While there is a Touhou game on the Switch, an official Touhou game has never appeared on a Nintendo console. And while there's no true rule that states a character needs to have appeared on Nintendo consoles, it certainly doesn't help a third-party character like Reimu at all. There's also the fact Touhou isn't well represented outside of Japan. Marth and Roy were unknown to the West when they released in Melee, but they are also characters owned by Nintendo, whereas Touhou is a completely independent series. Recent steps have been made for the series to make its way into the West, with the 2 most recent games releasing on Steam, and an official English translation of one of the Touhou mangas finally being released. But overall, the series is not well known in the West, which may hurt her chances of being in Smash. Reimu would be an awesome addition to the roster, as she's a character with a lot of history, and to many is seen as an iconic character. Being unknown outside of Japan, and from an independent game series, makes a future in Smash seem like a dim dream, especially after Sakurai revealed there would only be a few newcomers in Ultimate. However, with increasing relevance outside of Japan, and the massive popularity she has in Japan, I have a mountain of faith that Sakurai is highly responsive to my prayers, and gives me one of my 10 desires for Smash. Or maybe this is all just a hopeless masquerade so I can get some Touhou bangers. With all that said, here's the final rating. Thank you for watching today's Rate That Character. If you liked this video, then give us a like and share it with your friends. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on today's character, and give us a suggestion for a future character you would like us to rate. I want to thank all our patrons, in particular our super patron, the Duke of Dorks. A link to his channel can be found below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date, and always remember to return to the source.